Science fiction is one of the most popular genres in the world today. These movies deal with anything futuristic or technological, such as flying cars, spaceships, aliens, time travel, and even robots. Science fiction movies often have dystopian themes, which means they're concerned with the negative consequences of technological advancement or things such as aliens and spaceships. Most science fiction movies could be classified as another type of movie if you remove the futuristic elements. For example, this movie Alien takes place in the future on a spaceship, but it is definitely a horror movie. The use of slow-moving long shots and dark scenes, as well as some strange camera angles, show that this is a horror movie. Even the music and sound effect mark this as definitely a horror movie.
Jonesy! Jonesy!
These kind of close-up shots that make us wonder what's going on right off camera are another hallmark of the horror genre.
Jonesy?
This kind of cheesy trap where the main character is distracted by a cat is all too common in horror movies. I think we all know what will happen next. The cat definitely knows what's going to happen next. One of the most popular science fiction series in the world is Star Wars. Notice how this scene starts off similar to the Alien scene and reminds us of a horror movie. This is to accentuate our fear of the encounter with Darth Vader.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
In contrast to Alien, neither of these characters is a victim in this scene. They start off on essentially equal footing as two characters opposed to each other, although Darth Vader soon takes the upper hand. This is shown by the high camera angle towards Luke, making him look weak. More important than the battle itself is the emotions and feelings and relationship between these two characters.
You are beaten. It is
That's why
useless
there's
to
so many
resist.
slow shots of
Don't
their
let
face.
yourself be destroyed as Obi-Wan did.
Notice the fine acting of David Prowse, portraying the emotions of Darth Vader while wearing a mask and unable to show his face at all.
There is no escape. Don't make me destroy you. Luke.
The camera angles
not
highlight
realign
Luke's
your
helplessness and
It has
despair,
only begun to discover your power.
and also show us
Join me,
Darth Vader's
and I will
absolute
complete
power.
your training. With our combined strength, we can end this destructive conflict and bring order to the galaxy.
As Darth Vader reveals what he
If
wants,
you only knew the
and Luke
power
realizes that he has a
of
way
dark
to
side.
deny Darth Vader his wishes,
Obi-Wan never told you what happened
Luke
to
discovers
your
he
father.
still has a little power left, and the camera angles become level again.
He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father.
No. It's not true. That's impossible.
Search your
Notice how the
feelings,
camera
you
gets
know
farther
it's
from
the
Darth
truth.
Vader, as his revelations drive Luke away and push him to despair.
Luke, you can destroy the Emperor. He has foreseen this. It is your destiny. Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
Looking down, Luke discovers his only way out. He makes his decision.
Come with me. It is the only way.
If you replace the science with magic, then your science fiction movie becomes a fantasy movie. Fantasy movies are usually set in the past or in different worlds without a lot of technology. But they often feature the same types of stories. In general, fantasy movies are more positive than science fiction movies, but not always. There are those who would argue that the Force is basically just magic, and so Star Wars is more of a fantasy movie than a science fiction movie. Maybe they're right. If you replace the magic with swords, now you have a samurai movie. Anyone can see the influence that these types of movies had on movies such as Star Wars. If you use guns instead of swords or lightsabers, now you have a Western movie.
See, my mule don't like people laughing.
It's the crazy idea you're laughing at him.
Notice how the
You
slow,
apologize
deliberate
like I know
pacing
you're going to.
and use of many close-ups to show emotion
You really didn't mean
make
it.
these scenes more dramatic and less action-oriented.
Yeah,